Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. According to Bob Arum, Vasyl Lomachenko is going to return to the ring on December 9th in a main event that's going to air on ESPN. Bob Arum has mentioned that Lomachenko's two options for that fight are going to be Guillermo Rigondeaux and Salido. Two fights that a lot of fans have been calling for. Now, let's look at Salido. Salido is the guy who gave Lomachenko his only loss, right? As Lomachenko's 9-1 right now. He just finished massacring Miguel Mariaga in a very one-sided fight. I believe Mariaga took that fight on, like 4 weeks' notice? Whatever. Now, Salido is someone that I think Lomachenko needs to go back and fight and beat, considering the fact that everyone's saying Lomachenko is pound for pound #1. I don't agree with that at all. Now, he has to go back and he has to beat Salido, and I give him full credit if he does that, only because the fact will always remain that he lost to Salido, regardless of what Salido's record is right now. Go back and get that win back. Simple. All right? So I'm cool with him fighting Salido. More than likely, that's who he's going to fight on December 9th. This article saying that he turned down $750,000 to face Lomachenko, but didn't this dude have an injury? Or that's what he said. He said he had an injury. That's why he couldn't take the fight. I mean, Tank tried to get the fight with him as well, but again, he didn't take that fight either because he was injured. So let's stop playing around, boxing scene. Now, let's turn our attention to Guillermo Rigondeaux. Now, right now, Rigondeaux is at 122 pounds. He said that he will go up to 130 to face Lomachenko. Now, why isn't this a good fight? I think it's a great fight. Both of these guys are Olympians. And truth be told, a lot of people in the industry feel like Rigondeaux can beat Lomachenko. Do you guys recall McGregor saying that Lomachenko has Rigondeaux problems? I mean, look, it's like this, man. If Lomachenko goes in there and beats Rigondeaux like he beat Nicholas Walters, then he gets major props from me. He gets major props. I mean, a lot of people will say, oh, well, why is he going to fight Rigondeaux? He's not going to get credit if he beats him anyway. How? He's an undefeated fighter. He's 17-0. People believe that he can beat Lomachenko. And if Lomachenko goes in there and does the same, he puts in that same work like he did against Nicholas Walters, against Rigo, then we can start talking about Lomachenko being that dude. I mean, does Rigondeaux stand a chance at beating Lomachenko? Absolutely. Could Lomachenko beat Rigo? Of course. He's a smaller fighter. It's probably going to make for a somewhat boring fight, though. Two technical fighters like this, but I don't know. I want to see the fight. I would like to see that fight December 9th or whenever Lomachenko's planning on getting back into the ring. Hopefully, this time around, nobody prices themselves out. Right, Rigo? If I recall, you know what? We ain't even going to get into that. You know what? Didn't Rigo price himself out of this fight? He was offered a purse for a fight a couple years ago to fight Lomo, and he turned it down. For what? It seems like, in my opinion, Rigo needs Lomo more than Lomo needs Rigo, right? I mean, Rigo can barely even get any fights, man. And that last thing we saw on TV, that fiasco we saw on television, that was whack, dude. Like, Rigo need to take more fights, man. He only got 17 fights. Both of these dudes ain't got no. Lomo got 10 fights. Rigo got 17 fights. What, 17? 18 fights? Like, it's ridiculous, dog. But I would love nothing more than to see these two dudes fight so that we can finally get an idea of who's better between the two. If Rigo beats Lomo, he definitely derails his career because that's 2 losses. as far as Lomachenko beating Rigo, that derails his career as well. I think he probably should just retire after that, to be honest with you. After all the trash both of these dudes are talking to each other. But we'll see if Bob Arum really wants to make that fight. They're talking about if Lomo fights Orlando-Salido, it'll be in California, and rightfully so. There's a larger Latino demographic there they could, have come to that fight. Because, honestly, Lomo's really not, he's not that big of a draw, man. Like, he ain't that big of a draw, let's be honest. And, well, if he fights Rigo, they're talking about they'll have that in New York. In the, what theater is this? They said place in the theater at Madison Square Garden. I don't know if that's different from Madison Square Garden, but y'all let me know. Let me know what you guys think about this fight. Do you think Rigo beats Lomo easily, or does Lomo beat Rigo? Give me your reasons as to why you think one of these guys wins. Let's have a discussion about this, man. Since y'all, it's like Lomachenko fans suck him off so much that they see nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? They see nothing wrong with the hype that he gets, and he's only got 10 fights, and he's already got a loss. And then you got Rigo fans who suck him off as well. So you let me know. Y'all, two demographics, go ahead and fight in the comments section for my entertainment. And let me know who wins the fight. But I'll tell you one thing. I want to see this fight sooner rather than later. This is never going to be a fight that's on the level of a Mayweather-Pacquiao, because neither of these guys are a really big draw. All right? Lomo's doing no numbers on ESPN. His numbers look trash. Rigo's fighting on... Is he fighting on Showtime or HBO? I can't recall what fight or what network Rigo's last fight was on, but he ain't doing too many good numbers either, man. Neither one of these guys are draws. But you know what? I don't know who I got in this fight, man. Every day is something different, dog. Like, I go back and forth between the two. Let me know who you got winning the fight if they do fight. And if Orlando-Salido fights Lomachenko again, who would you have winning that fight? Hitman Boxing. Drop a comment, like the video, subscribe. I'm out.
This world will bring you down with mass confusion and complexities, but I am the master of my fate and captain of my soul, you see. Stuck in the mentalities that says one thing and does another. Oh, the contradictories. That's when I visit my utopia of Capricornia to be free. Most would say that's not normal, but for me, life is but a dream, and your reality is what it seems. I'm sitting in the crib I found on Craigslist, staring out in space, scheming what my next move is. I'm thinking that it's time to move west. No idea what I'm doing, I'm just trying my best. Not exactly where I thought I'd be. Honestly, a 9 to 5 never was in my dreams. I've been feeling all alone lately. Nothing I ain't used to since '88 as a baby. When I came up out the womb, everybody knew it was something special about me that fills a room. I never understood it, but my OG told me it's a blessing. I should use it to the fullest, and that's what I've been trying to do. But it's hard to keep a smile on your face while paying dues. Damn, it's hella cloudy in the room, and the shadow of reality is darkest when it glooms.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me. Surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading to endless roads. I wanna be free from this army of clouds.
I had a suicide dream about a month ago, while I was sleeping on the couch in my parental's house. That's when I knew that it was time for me to up and go. So I booked it, couple friends took it personal. Like, why you just up and go? Ain't even bother to tell nobody, that's rude, bro. It was unintentional. Conversations with myself, I need a hospital. I think I've gone bipolar. Half of me is conservative, any other stoner. I think I lost the love that I had from a good girl. The temp is negative 18, yeah, that's a cold world. Janis Joplin that's playing on my Pandora station. Cosmic Blues, just some emotional life changes. Whole time, no, I gotta stop looking back, because the future's not a present, gotta get on track.
I'm in the midst of the world. I wish someone could see me. Surrounded by clouds, free me. It's like an endless dream, leading to endless roads. be free from this army of clouds.